Lime male.
Oh, hello, little man. Hi. How are you? That's a very good guy. Yeah? So, on the release aspect of this test, this little fellow couldn't have done any better. He was really quick to leave the enclosure. His body language isn't bad at all. He's quite high. His tail is up over his back. He's wagging his tail. So excellent. So it's a lovely display of confidence and very, very good. So he's just been taken away from his litter mates for the first time and carried across a parking lot and dropped in here. He's never been in this room. He's never met me before. So this could be indicative of what you get when you take him home, which is lovely. So it's really nice to see how they react in a strange environment. So I've given him some attention to let him know that I'm safe and good. The next portion of the test is just an interaction, and he is given the free choice to either stay with me or leave and look around the room. And this will help us decide whether he is more social or more environmentally focused. Unfortunately, the camera can't get into every corner of this little room, so I'll try to tell you what he's doing if he goes off camera. So there's your little agility dog right through the tunnel. He is quite brave. His tail is really, really nicely wagging and soft. Hi! What's going on? Hey, what's going on? So I'm going to go really quiet because sometimes your voice encourages them to stay with you. So he's not leaving very often, but he has left me to look around, and he's gone through the tunnel. He's licking me a lot, like really nice kisses. There's really no use of teeth yet. Very good. So we're going to get up and move around because this little guy is, a lovely 50-50 split. He wants to be with you. He's happy. He's lovely when he's with you. But he does have the desire to go and look at the tents and walk around, but he hasn't gone too far. So he's sort of leaning just slightly to the social, but because he left me, he is a 50-50 mix. So the next exercise is just what we call checking in. So basically you want to be able to very good. This also lets us know his social or environmental focus. You can see that he is just lovely following me around. So that does indicate a higher social. So you want to be able to take him places, and he should check in with you. That's the idea. So we're going to introduce, what's this here? Puppy come? Puppy come? Yeah? Oh, you don't like me bending over. Yeah? Very, very good. So you can use this little exercise as a start of your come too. Very good. Very, very good. So praise a lot when he comes to you, should he get farther away, but you can see he's really not leaving me very much. So he's done a super job. At home you could do this kind of exercise in a small room like this, and then make the room bigger with different toys, and then eventually out to your backyard, and then to a public place. You can imagine how overwhelming a huge big park would be with dogs and kids and everything. So set them up for success. Build on this little exercise, you'll be happy. It sounds like a lot of work, but it's not. They really catch on quick, and you'll be glad you did. It's worth it, isn't it? Before you go out to a huge place with a lot of stimulus, make sure that he knows that he should come when he's called. So absolutely lovely little job. So after running around, we're going to just pick him up, and we're going to see how patient and tolerant he is. So you can see that he is totally hanging body limp and just looking around. He doesn't know why I'm doing this. And I've held him for a long time. Very, very good. So that's absolutely perfect. He has vet visits and grooming visits, and you can't play with him all the time, so he has to learn patience and tolerance, like cutting his nails. Very good. So absolutely great. He's just breezing through my little test here. So interaction-wise, we're going to see what he does. What's it? Very good. So he's quite curious, and some puppies don't like the sound of the paper being crumpled. They don't know what it is. And he followed my hand instead of the paper. What's this like? Yes. Try again. Try again. Ready? So, what's it? Yes. So as soon as I speak, I'm not going to speak this time. Can you bring it? No? So his desire to stay with me is, again, a social indicator. He would rather stay with me than go after this. But he is curious, and he is interactive. Puppy cup? Very, very good. So he does not know what fetch is, of course. He's only a puppy. But keep playing. It's a great exercise for time spent together and body stimulation as well as mental. It's a great game. So he was quite curious and interactive. You can see he's using his paws. He's very communicative. Very good. So, very good job. So the next little test that we try with him is a treat test. And basically, if you use a treat that he's too overstimulated with, it will probably be counterproductive, because he just loses focus and all he wants is that treat. What's this? So I'm trying to give him a little bit of the treat. To see if he likes it or not. He's not had anything but puppy food to this point, and it's a different taste and a different texture. So we hopefully he'll like it, and then we can do our little test. Is that good? Is that good? He's still eating. Is it stuck to your mouth? You don't like it? You do like it. So he's just taking his time. So his nice calmness is probably an indication that these treats are not too high. So basically the goal is to find a treat that they really like that is very rewarding without being overstimulating. That's basically what it is. So we're going to put a little treat under a cup, look, and see if he can figure out how to get it. Look. Puppy, look. What's that? What's that? Look. Look. Oh dear. Are we going to sleep? Look. What's this here? Look, what's this? Look. Well, that couldn't really have gone any better. He's totally calm. He's very methodical. You can see him push the cup out of the way. And if it was overstimulating, the puppies would just sort of knock the cup over and start playing with the cup and run around the room and totally forget there's a treat there. So this little fellow did a great job. He's quite smart. And you should be safe to use the treats, no problem. He's still chewing away. I don't want to take it from you. Good boy. I'm going to take the little bits away. There. Okay, up for the next thing. Yeah? Okay. What's this? So he's pretty well decided that he would rather stay with me than leave. So that didn't really take very long. He is a bit on the quiet side, eh? Very good. What's this? Yeah? What's this? Get it. Get it. Get this. Sometimes when I'm by myself, it's hard to, what's this? That's a boy. Nope. I don't want you to see it. Sometimes it's hard to get them away from me when they're social. Get that ball. Get that ball. Get the ball. He would just rather. So he is starting, yay, to be really attached to me. So the recommendation of so that was a fairly big noise from behind. I think I got him behind. So we're going to see, he startled and turned. It's not that he's startled because we expect the startle. It's how he recovers from that noise. So his body height is quite nice. His tail is up and over his back. He so he's just come and sat down beside me. So I had started to say about him being attached to me is to remember to crate train him. He has to understand that you can't be with him 24/7. Puppy, come. if he's overwhelmed by the noise, get him up and playing, if you can. Puppy, come. Puppy, come. So your first thing would be to pick him up and, coddle him and say, "You poor thing." I don't know what's making the rattle noise. But you can't do that. He has to learn to overcome stresses, otherwise he will be not as comfortable as he should be through his life. Like, he has to learn to handle some stress by himself. So we're going to try to get him to, like, play. Hey, what's this? Yeah. You going to come with me? Come on. Let's get moving. Let's get moving. Yes. Come and see. What's this? No, he's not sure. Yes, puppy. Puppy, come. Puppy, come. Oh, dear. Hey, let's try running around the room. Yeah? Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. What a good boy. What a good boy. Come on. So he really didn't like that noise. It's upset him, and it's kind of put him back, what we call kind of shutting down. So you're going to see on your paperwork that you can desensitize him by doing a similar noise, starting quieter and then increasing it as he gets desensitized, and help him out that way. Because he really did not like that. He does not know what to do now. So I'm going to sit and see if he comes. Look. Not interested in a ball. You want to come and see me? Come on. Yes. So he's not really trusting of me now. So he was really attached to me, and now he's not sure. I'm going to just change my position. I want you to come. If you come, we can get going. Let me come. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I want. Puppy, come. Yes, puppy. Want me to bring something out and see if you're curious? Cool. What's that? You gonna come and see me? You have a hair there. You have a hair there. So I'm going to get up again. So it's taken me a little bit. He's not interested in the balls. He's not interested in coming to me. So he really was affected by that noise. You want to see what this is? What's this? You want to come and see? What is this? What is this? We don't care. What is this? Yes. Good boy. Good boy. boy. Look. Yes, good boy. Yes, look at that. So he's looking at it. He's not sure. Yes, puppy. I'm going to keep putting it there. You're going to keep moving away. You don't want to play with me anymore? So I'm going to try to just sort of get him up. Come on. Let's go. What is this? Hey, what is this? Yay! Get going. No, you don't lay down again. I'm just going to keep helping him. I'm not going to pick him up. I'm just going to keep... Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Come and see. No. Okay, so he's definitely not recovering well from that noise. And I don't want to leave it. What is that? What is that? Good boy. What is that? Yes? No, don't get down. So his actions are kind of like if I just turn my head, it'll go away. Come on, let's go. It's a good thing. Do you want to try the, will you go after a rabbit? Hey? I'm going to just go over here. So with the windmill thing, because he has not totally recovered, he was not too keen on the windmill either. So this little guy needs to be introduced to a lot of different things. Noises, stimulus, just to get him more comfortable. Very good. If you get up and move. Come on. Come on, puppy. Come on. Yes, come to me. I just want him to do one little step on his own. Let's go look at this tent. You like the tent? What was the tent? What's this? What's this? I'm not sure. You're not sure. Did I make that noise and scare you? So please introduce noises and lots of different things to this little guy, and just take your time with him. Don't overwhelm him. He's a little overwhelmed right now. Can you see in here? What's in there? What's in here? Yes. What's in there? Do you want to come in? Yes. Very good. You stood up. Hey, you stood up. So take your time with him, and I'm going to see if he will do this last. Is a basic prey drive. I have a feeling that he will be very careful and not have much of a prey drive, but he's curious. He's watching it. So yes, puppy. So puppies with a very, very high prey drive would have pounced on this and shaken it by now. The fact that he was quite shut down, but this got his interest. So he has to be pegged, as we see it, as a low prey drive. But as this little fellow gets comfortable in his surroundings, the fact that he got up and moved around, to see what it was. He may just this will develop a little stronger, but he's not a type of a jump in there and get in trouble dog. He's very thoughtful. He's holding it down with his paws now. So I'm glad that we had something to get him up and moving. I'd like to make the test a pleasurable experience for them. You have to, you know, with all animal training, like end on a good note. So he really, that's a boy. So he's biting it. So please just be patient with this little fellow. He's very social. He could get sucky, so don't coddle him, and just find things to stimulate him. Introduce things to him slowly. And like he's beautiful, he's soft, gentle nature, and you saw with the paper he was pretty playful. So please do your exercises with him and get him interactive, and I hope you enjoy. He's absolutely beautiful, aren't you? Yeah? Yeah? You gonna come out of your shell yet? Yeah? Yeah, that took a little while, didn't it? Was my noise too loud? Hope you enjoy him. He's beautiful. Good boy.